Hi guys, Alicia here. So I wanted to do a video about just like kind of like a background video of how I started and kind of what brought me to this point today. So be a little bit more personal instead of you guys just kind of seeing me jumping around the screen all over the place and box jumps and exercising and all that stuff. So okay, so first of all, I'm 38 years old. I have 2 kids. My daughter Gabby, she's 15 in high school. His son's 10. He's gonna be in middle school. And I have 5 siblings. I am the oldest. I have my sister Brianna, my brother AJ, and my brother Josh, and my brother Justin. My brother Justin's in the military. We don't really see him much. My brother Josh lives in Tampa. My brother AJ lives in Kansas. And my sister Brianna, the youngest, she's away at college at University of South Alabama. So just so you know, I came from a really big family. We were always really active, and we always went places and did things and were in sports. I was in sports when I was in high school. I played softball and volleyball. I pretty much can try anything. I'm not saying I'm like awesome at it or amazing at it, but I can pretty much do anything. I'm pretty athletic like that. So somewhere along the lines though, like I went through high school and I got married shortly after high school. I was with my ex-husband all throughout high school, and against my parents' wishes, my parents were not very fond of my ex-husband. So when they say your parents know, listen. Not only did my parents tell me, but several other people told me as well. So, but I of course knew everything, and when I was 18, after I graduated from high school, I married him and proceeded to have children with him shortly after. And from the get-go, the marriage was very tumultuous. Within, months of being married, and it just proceeded to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. As I said, I had 2 kids. The first one was in my early 20s, and then the second one, my son, was in my late 20s. So and as the time progressed, I was gaining weight regularly, constantly. I kind of like try to think about why I was gaining the weight and why specifically things were happening. And I don't remember like gaining weight like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out today. Here, let me eat this cookie, or here, let me grab this soda, or I don't remember feeling like that. I just remember being anxious all the time and being constantly stressed all the time, and not feeling safe and not feeling loved and not feeling like I had a partner in my life that I could rely on, that I could trust. And I think that resulted in me like sitting around and eating food, I guess. And as time progressed, I just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Let me grab this soda, or I don't remember feeling like that. I just remember being anxious all the time and being constantly stressed all the time, and not feeling safe and not feeling loved and not feeling like I had a partner in my life that I could rely on, that I could trust. And I think that resulted in me like sitting around and eating food, I guess. And as time progressed, I just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time I had finally, towards the end of my marriage, I was almost 300 pounds. And I had trying various things to lose the weight. And nothing was really, I would never really stick to it, or I never would follow through with it. I was very, very weak mentally and very weak emotionally. And I felt very alone. And I often felt like this was the consequence of my decisions, my poor decisions. I made a poor choice to marry somebody that was not good for me or my children. And I often felt like these were the consequences of it. And so I kind of lived my daily life, as if this was kind of my punishment for those bad choices that I had made. And One weekend I was away on a biking trip with some good friends of mine who I'm still close with today, and I received a text message from them, from my husband at the time, and it was actually meant for his girlfriend. Yeah. So that spiraled everything, and I came home that day, the longest ride of my life, the longest trip home from Michigan of my life. And my ex-husband at the time tried to deny it. It was, it was pretty emotional. It was probably one of the worst days of my life. And I proceeded to tell him that he had to go, and he wanted out. He wasn't really sorry or apologetic about anything. It was pretty much, my fault for everything. It was my fault that, he felt the way that he did. He did what he did. That's pretty much how our marriage was for most of my marriage. So when he proceeded to leave, I then kind of just went numb and went into some crazy survival mode, and I started working out. I started realizing that, this is my opportunity to change some things in my life that I actually did have full control over. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I was going to go to the gym, and I was going to get a personal trainer, and I was going to start eating healthier, and I was going to start going back to church. Those were all the things that I knew that I would feel comfort in, and I thought it was going to help me. I never thought that I was going to follow through with it. I never thought anything was gonna happen or anything was gonna change. I just was kind of in a survival mode, and I was kind of in one of those fight or flight modes. And I didn't take any pictures early on. That's what really sucks about this, is that I didn't really blog or take a lot of pictures of my journey from the beginning. So that really, really sucks about this, because I only have a few handful of pictures, because I barely took any pictures as it was when I was that big. So I don't have a lot of pictures, because honestly, I really didn't think I was going to be a success at this. I didn't think it was going to happen, not in a million years. So as I hit the gym and I did these things, I just the weight started coming off, and I have continued on for the last couple of years. Although I am not. At one point, I had lost a significant amount of weight within a year, and that was literally all I did. I literally went to the gym, and that was it. I didn't really talk to anybody. I didn't date anybody. I didn't do anything. I went to the gym and I ate good food. That was it. So, but once I started getting better and more comfortable and started healing and things like that, I started being more comfortable with things, and I wasn't so extreme with it. And so I've kind of fluctuated over the last few years. I've kind of gone up and down. I'm not the same weight I was when I started, but I have kind of fluctuated up and down, and it's been a constant struggle for me. It's been a constant battle for me. It's something that I really have to work on all the time, regularly, and it doesn't come easy to me, although it may look like it comes easy to me because I can just jump around and do all these videos, and you see all these videos, but and they're great accomplishments for me, but they're not, that's just one small part of me. And, that's the part of, you see the part of what I do physically and things like that. And I can do some crazy things. I really can, sometimes I don't even realize what I can and can't do. And, this video was I was making this video with the intent of trying to, I'm sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. I was doing this video with the intent of trying to get a little bit more personal with you without, because you guys just see all the videos of me jumping around. And I wanted this video to promote you guys asking me questions, things that I will gladly talk to you about. One thing I get asked about often is what do you weigh now? Honestly, I don't know what I weigh now. I don't ever step on a scale. I don't even have a scale in my house. And if there is a scale in my house, it's not mine. I did not buy it. I really go based off of how I feel, and I've truly tried to get in touch with my own body and be really self-aware of how I feel. And I know when I don't feel right, or when I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. And it's just like when you guys have like a bad day of eating or whatever, you'll feel bad and you don't feel right. You just feel yucky. And it's the same way, like if you really pay attention to your body, like you know when you're losing weight, when you're not losing weight. So again, to go back to this, so I don't keep rambling, but I wanted to do this video to kind of get a more deeper connection with you guys outside of just what you see me doing in my exercises and things like that. Which the exercising part is cool, and I know they're pretty impressive, and the world has really grabbed onto those things, and that's, to me, it's validation for my hard work ethic and my loyalty to things, and it validates me as a woman and who I am, and when I want something, I will go get it, and I will make sure that I can do it, and I will try it. So I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all of this. This has been a huge blessing in my life. I never expected any of this, and I appreciate everybody that subscribes to me and likes my videos and shares my videos, because of all of you guys and all my followers and all my fans, this is all going crazy. I said, so I can't, as much as like sometimes I get awkward and I feel really uncomfortable with talking in front of the camera, which I really feel uncomfortable right now. I realize that it has to be, this is kind of what this process is, and this is going to impact people, and I want to impact people because I am a loving person and a kind person, and I want to see others succeed, and I want to give something back to others. I want them to feel that they can do these things too, because I know what it's like to not feel like you can do it. I know what it's like to not feel loved. I know what it's not like to feel accepted, and this journey is really hard. And the thing is if you're not working on this, and you're not working on this, your body is not going to respond as well. So although it's great to be able to go into the gym and do a sit-up and do a push-up and do all those things and run and hop and skip and all that stuff, and it's great, there's a lot more to this than just the videos that you see. So again, I wanted to make this more personal, and I wanted to stir up a conversation and stir up some connection with you guys, because I wish I could grab all of you followers and put you all in like a room and we could all talk and hug each other and encourage each other. And there's people all over the world, all over the country talking to me. So, but I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get off this thing. Okay, so. But please subscribe and like my videos, and you can click on the link below. It's down on the bottom, and there's this little Instagram things and Twitter and all that stuff. Come follow me, like me, all those things. I mean, that all is, that shows my support, and it's encouragement to me. It shows that you guys care, and that you guys got my back in a way. I mean, that's awesome. So please subscribe and like my videos and share my videos. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and I'm humbled. And we'll talk soon. Bye.